Barbershop conversation, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Eric Adams got indicted yesterday. Diddy got indicted last week. Will they share the same cell? That's the question. But moreover than this, man, I'm gonna combine both these topics, and hopefully it hits home somehow, some way. You know, hip hop industry, it's over. Nothing through perpetuity comes through the hip hop community but debauchery. You don't see banks. You don't see erected cities. You don't see water supplies. Now, I know some of you going to say, oh, well, they go to Africa and they do that. Yeah, that's cool. And for real, I'm that's beautiful. But what you got to do to get there? You got to kill 10 black people. You got to, And Eric Adams, man, you guys know I have an affinity for New York. I'm subscribed to CBS New York on my YouTube page. I watch the news. I don't watch the news. I watch the titles, just to keep up because they drop so much content. And, well, every now and again, if it interests me, especially if it's Harlem, I'll watch it. It's going down, man. When you separate from God, here's what I learned as I've gotten older. When you separate from, I'm going to use the word common sense, because God, if I use the term God, it makes me seem like I'm holier than thou. I'm not. I'm going to use the term common sense. When you separate from common sense, when you separate from right from wrong, this is what you get. And I've had multiple conversations. I should have done videos on this, man. But I said New York, LA, and Chicago will be billions of dollars over budget combined. And I told you what immigration was going to do. Immigration is going to destroy your city. Go check my videos. I wasn't consistent at it, but a year ago, 18 months ago, I dropped a video about how immigration will destroy the black community. Illegal immigration, will destroy the black community. And it is. And I remember, I'm drawing a blank on his name, but I genuinely appreciate him, man. He's a professor. Was he a professor? No, he wasn't a professor. He used to come on my show, and he used to talk about black people just being in a museum. And in 8 to 12 years, black people are going to be in a museum politically. You won't have no power. Because right before your very eyes, you accepted and encouraged sanctuary cities, which basically led to your demise. I say your because I understand capitalism. Yes, I'm black. I also don't play identity politics no more. I trust capitalism so I can empower people. And 12 years, it's going to be over for black people. I'm going to do a video. I got to start doing videos for my office again. But I'm going to tell you how abortion and bastard children have destroyed the black community in terms of political power. Destroyed. No numbers. We don't have numbers. So guess what they did? They went and created some numbers. Your Democratic Party created it. Because If there's no marriage, you don't get a 2-for-1. You don't get a 2-for-1 special. If the black man and the black woman are separated politically, then what's the point of going after them if they're low demographic, numbers-wise? I'm not talking about intellectually. I didn't say black people are stupid. We're going to be powerless. You're going to be powerless. I'm not going to be powerless because I donate to campaigns. I pay my taxes. I do right. I volunteer. And I have a family, which I get, which I've been teaching y'all for years. No matter how far left I went, I always told you I had a family. No matter how far right I went, I always encouraged family. No matter how crazy I was on my live shows, Lincoln still opened up the show with the piano. Once every 10 or 15 videos, you're going to see my kids in the video. Dre don't want to be on the internet. That's her choice. So now, black people, I'm not including myself because I get it. Thank God I woke up. Identity politics don't work. Eric Adams has been indicted. Chicago will be $1 billion in debt. And LA's mayor will be a one-term mayor, and homelessness will be $1 billion crisis in LA by the end of her term. And I'm going to sit back and say, I told you so. Because we played identity politics. Don't you know where you play identity politics the heaviest? They have black leadership. So, I don't know if Eric Adams and Diddy are going to share the same cell. Or be in the same jail. I don't know. What I do know is black people is going to be relics. In 12 years, it's over. What's this, 2024? Yeah, 2024. I said 36, so I'm right on time, 36. I either said 32 or 36 in that video that I did. Someone, if you heard that video, let me know. 32 or 36, I said it's going to be over for black people. Yeah, illegal immigration just made you irrelevant. Between crime in the black community, abortions in the black community, black women being strong, black men killing black men, and black men not wanting to marry. I said black men not wanting to marry because women don't lead families. That's what the Bible says. And then what 1 Timothy say? Black men, you got to lead families, man. Yeah. So, Eric Adams and Diddy's are just the fruit from the tree that we've been watering since 1964. The Housing Act, what was that, 68, the Housing Act? Civil Rights Act of 64, was that 64 or 65? And the Housing Act of 68. We've been watering that tree for a long time. And now we're eating strange fruit. Y'all go ahead and enjoy that. And if you want to get from underneath that tree, it's not shade. It's blinding you. Believe in capitalism. Believe in humanity. Believe in God. Believe in Allah. That's the answer. Believe in family. Create a family. Lead a family. That's the answer. Y'all go ahead and have a beautiful day. Peace.